My YouTube channel. Today I want to make a video that is going to be a bit different. Different on how I want to show you guys how you can approach the market in a way, maybe let's say by using Trendline and this other stuff. We let that think like other people, the way they are using Trendline. And from there, let me first remove all this stuff. By the way, this was what I was looking at yesterday. I was looking to sell from here or to sell above. Then this block here end up holding the price. Then I did not catch the sale again from here. And you know, this thing didn't even move a lot. It just moved like 50 pips, not that much. Because my two babies here, they give more money yesterday. If you check here, it was like 400 and plus pips from like you see 500. It was so nice. All of them too, all of them. And this is the morning one. If you check here, this is what we call this consolidation. The one happen here. Then you have your consolidation, then the expansion, retracements, and the reversal. Then this could be the perfect zone that you could come and sniper. You see that one there, sniper. Same scenario happen again on this baby. You see the same topic. This one also could be again another snipe entry. So plus your liquidity was here, everything was there. If you wanted more confirmation, you could say you want to see how market is going to break this one. Let me go to M1. You want to see how market could break a significant lows for you to get the confirmation. This one was it. So yeah, this one we break, we grab that liquidity, then this was the area. Same scenario. It's happened again here. Same scenario, same logic. Let me go again to M1. This is just a quick video, guys. Bear with me. Same scenario. Let me do something like that. Where is it? Take liquidity, break the last swing. Then this area can be your level. Because this is the last. People that they trade the block. This is a proper block for you guys. This is the proper FU candlestick. FU candlestick. This is the proper FU candlestick because it grabbed this liquidity. This is the block I use. I don't use any block. I use this block, the one that grabbed liquidity. Not this block of the last candlestick before any significant move. I don't use that one. Okay, let us go to GU, guys. So let me remove all this stuff on the GU. What do you see in this market? How do you apply your knowledge in this market? How is someone who doesn't understand who doesn't understand smart money concept, who doesn't know anything about supply and demand, how is those people trading? Those people, they have what we call, I always respect them because they have something that I understand about them. Because I learned also this strategy. If you guys remember, I used to trade like Falcon. I used to trade like them. So I know all this topic properly, how you can trade it. The only thing that you need to do on those strategy, because of this eye, let's say for the first time, if you want to take the entry, they will do something like this. And what they will say is they have their first touch, second touch, and the third one, this is what they'll sell. And it's not like they are going to sell only when market is getting at this area to sell. Sometimes what they do, they wait for the candlestick pattern. Let's say this inside bar, then they'll take an entry from here and the stop loss has to be above the eye, the trend line. This is like 10 pips. This is how they take the entry. I'm just telling you guys so that you can leave those guys, they said the trend line doesn't work and whatever. It does work because those people sometimes they use 30 pips. 30, this is so huge, yeah, but they use 30 pips. And I know even someone who's using 100 pips. So they use 30 pips. This is their stop loss. And us, people that we trade supply and demand, sometimes we do use also 30 pips. And we do use 15. Smart money, they're the only people they try to use maybe let's say 2 pips, 5 pips, you know, those kind of stuff to get the best risk reward. And there is also other people that they'll come and place their trade from there. The same people that they're trading trend line, they'll trade from here. Even Nora tell you guys about these things called club. You're gonna see we break structure here. This is what she's looking at. This point, the one that failed to take out the previous high, market has to break it, and when it's returned, then we are going to sell at the touch of that trend line. It's the same. Now, when they have these things, what they're gonna do? Remember, this is their first entry. So what they're gonna do, today I'm just showing you how the so-called retired trader, the way they trade. Like we think like we are the bank. We are not the bank. Now they're gonna come with their trend line and they do something like this. Let's say when they see market touch this area, it's already become a significant level. Or sometimes they will do something like this. Then they'll take a trade here because here market is already touch. Market touch, they're gonna take. This is them taking the trades. This is the first trend line. So they can even do something like this because it's connect there. So they just keep it, maybe let's say something like this. For them maybe to catch again when market is gonna come and test this side, something like that. This is how they trade. Again, when market creates this high, if market break from here, they're gonna call it as a manipulation because they know this is their direction. There is something they call evolve with the market. I think evolve or something like that. Like the way you need to shift your trend line to the next recently point. So what they're gonna do again, they could do something like this. This is what they'll do. Let me show you guys. Do you see how they're gonna trade? Here they will catch again another trade. Here they'll catch again another trade with maybe let's say 30 pips. I don't know where they'll put their TP, but I know only how they'll take the entry because I used to do these things before. I know them properly. It depends on what you want. Then I'm gonna look for the candlestick pattern. So this is gonna be my entry, like the way they trade. This is gonna be my entry. Then we target again, maybe let's say 20 pips stop loss. That is what they'll do. They'll take again an entry from there. And here again, what they'll do, they wait again for that manipulation. Let's say candlestick pattern and whatever. They see again, okay, this is the candlestick pattern. Then, okay, sorry guys, let me stop this before it talk. Then they'll come again here and they'll do what? They'll do something like this. They look again for the candlestick pattern, again 30 pips. 30 pips SL, they'll put there. This is gonna be another entry to come to the downside. Again from here, what they'll do, what do you see? Manipulation again. Let's say if they saw already this one is already open. So what they will do again, they will connect again. Let's say from this eye, they will have again. This is what you see, like if you go to the Telegram, you see line is like everywhere. Then they will connect again like this. This is the line, the way they will connect. So here again, if they want, because you see we have one, we have two already, this is number 3, they have to sell here. Markets return again to the same logic, they have again to sell here. This is gonna be their entry again to go to the downside. And this one also is gonna be again their entry to come where? To the downside. And check this trend line. We connect it from the top there. Market play until it gets here. They will catch again another sell position, a buy position from here. Or if they want again, what they'll do is, okay, market is already touched. You see, we touch here, we touch there, it already become a significant level. Then markets come back and do the same. Again, same scenario to the upside. You see, same scenario to the upside. And this one, they'll say, no, this is the manipulation. They'll wait for this candlestick to close, the next candlestick open. This is what they'll do. Maybe let's say here, the next candlestick close, this one closed, and then the one open. This one, they'll check the entry. And this is why they use that huge stop loss. Or this is like someone is looking like this, or the person is gonna tell, okay, let me take it. And what they'll do also here, they'll try to connect, let's say something like this, or maybe I'm connecting it badly. Let me do like the way Falcon connect them. Yeah, something like this. They know already this is a significant level. What you see this one. And they've got these flags inside for them to buy again to the upside. This is how they see. This is how they look at the market in a simple way. No conflict with their mindset. As long as market touch their trend line, they take the entry. On the same scenario, let me show you now as we think we know everything, the way we're gonna take also our trade. Like as we think we know too much, what we're gonna say is, okay, we wanna see liquidity. This is liquidity. You see here, this is liquidity. Then what is the last decision point? This one is the last decision point. This is where we're gonna look, let's say, for entry from that, and we're gonna sell from here. This is our decision point also. Then another time that we're gonna look for the entry is to see this area. You see, this one it become a breaker because it grabbed this liquidity and market didn't hold. But before market break this low, market create a decision point and it create this one. So what do? We sell from here. This is our sell zone. We sell also from here. We have the first entry with them, or if we want the best higher risk reward, we could even take this one from the first time, because after we break this high, we create liquidity, then market can come in. Sorry, I said low, I say high, but this is low. Market break this low, we create liquidity, we run that liquidity, and we sell from here. Do you see the bearish engulfing type 1? This week engulfed the previous week. Then this could be our decision point. This could be another entry because it respects what we normally want. Break, liquidity created plus Asian range, then we check the entry. Again, what do you wait for? We look again for another best decision point for us to do to take an entry. This one here, what do you see? There was a manipulation that happened here. Market did not respect this area for them to do it, to buy. They create all this liquidity, market come and run all those liquidity. If you go to the low time frame, you're gonna get the best entry there. And here, what you have what you call liquidity above the Asian range, then you can take the entry. Or if you wait for confirmation, more confirmation, what you're gonna do is market has to break this low because it's the one that created this one that fell to take out the previous high, then it comes the downside. Then you could take the entry from here for you to be able to do it, to go to the downside. You could do something like this with 5 pips stop loss, whatever. This is what I use in GBP USD. But if you check, it's the same like these people on their trend line. Again, here we could scalp again because we break the low. We could scalp again. I know them, they won't take this entry because there is no confluence for them to take the entry. They'll wait for market to come back to their trend line. Then let's see if we scalp here, then markets come and give their entry from here. But if you check, is on the same level. Let's say here, this is the same level where we are going to look for the entry. You see, we'll take the entry, or if you want, you can use this candlestick, the one that is there. It's the same. They take also the entry. Again, same scenario happen here. We break this low, we create this trend line liquidity, whatever we can call it, flags and whatever we call it. This is a nice liquidity, and this manipulation. We come here where we need to fill all this area, ident base. Them also they sell there where there is trend line. We come all the way to the downside. Then what do you wait? As smart money, whatever, supply and demand people, we don't want to see market like this. The way we see market, we see it like this. What is the last point that give me this lower low? This is the last point that give me this lower low. Then this is a liquidity. Let's say we do something like this. Then we mark this crazy structure from here and there. Then market break this one. We come to the downside. Then we look where is the decision point that we're gonna take. This is the area that market could come and fill at. This could be our perfect entry, but then they wait for what? For confluence. What is the confluence? Market has to come and touch this line. Even Nora teach you guys these things. He called them, I don't know, hybrids, I don't know, hybrid, whatever she called that. Then you take the entry. And here, what are you going to do again? Asian range. If you want to catch this entry, what do you see? We have this block. This was the decision point plus all this Asian range liquidity. You take the entry and you come. They are also taking. So, guys, in this trade, like the way it look, one is creating liquidity without knowing, and one is also taking advantage of it. But the only thing that I'm gonna tell you, don't let people fool you that trend line doesn't work, or this one is the only one that is working. There is people that they are eating stop loss like every single day with smart money concept. They're not even profitable. But people that they're using this trend line, they're making money. So in short, whatever you know, just master it. Whatever you know, just don't complicate yourself by trying to look for so many stuff that are very useless, that they don't even make sense. So please try to understand what you know, backtest it. Don't even confuse yourself by saying, no, maybe because support and resistance, chart doesn't look properly, I want to shift maybe to SMC. Are you sure you're going to manage SMC? Are you sure you're going to manage supply and demand? If this trend line is making you money, then continue doing it. If SMC is making you money, then continue doing SMC. If supply and demand is making you money, continue doing supply and demand. Don't just fucking confuse yourself. Because I'm going to tell you, I know people that they are more than us that you are trading supplier and demand. They are more than us that you are trading SMC. They are living a better life. They are making a lot of money and crazy money. Can you give you example of Q Banks and these Forever in Profit group? There is this other lady called Jessica. She's making a lot of cash. There is a lot of people that I know. The only SMC people I know is there are people that they are selling signal. There are people that they are selling mentorship. Those are the best SMC people. They are the best on those things. When you ask me about SMC people, they are the best on selling signal and fighting on the mentorship. So guys, just understand that these things, it's working. Everything is working. It will require your mindset. It's just that I don't know about the indicator. I could also show you guys the indicator, but I'm going to learn about the indicator. I'm going to show you guys, I'm not learning. I'm just going to put them on the chart. Let us try maybe if we can manage. I think moving average, something like that. Moving average exponential. This is what people, it refused. It said I need to, let me see the simple one. Oh, all of them, they're refusing, so we are not lucky. Oh, so shop guys, enjoy the video and I hope it's gonna be the funnest video ever. So please remember to backtest your chart, backtest whatever you know. Sharp guys, enjoy.